Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Hey, today I wanted to make a video on the embarrassment of a relapse. Now, see, let me explain what I mean by this so nobody takes this out of context. I know from personal experience, I've been to rehab 13 times. I've overdosed in a rehab. What I mean by about the embarrassment is like, say you get to a rehab, you complete it, or you leave. Everybody's telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that. And you tell them, I got this. Well, you leave the rehab, you relapse. Then you got to come back to the rehab. I know personally it can be embarrassing, right? Because the one thing as an addict that we hate is to not have control over something. To have somebody tell you, I told you so. It's horrible, man. It is. But let me explain something to you. It don't matter if it takes you 1,000 times to go to a rehab to get sober, as long as one of those times works. When we're stuck in our addiction, the last thing we believe is we're worth it. And for some reason, man, that is truly something that really plays in our mind. Like, we're not worth it. We're not worth living a good life. We're not worth saving. But the fact is, we are worth it. We are worth living a good life, man. So if you're one of those guys that's in and out of a rehab, who gives a damn? Who cares how many times you go? Who cares how many times you try? Keep trying. Keep fighting the fight, man. And eventually, it's going to happen for you. It did for me. When I found recovery, I've said it before in videos, I don't think I wanted to be sober. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I know I didn't. But the one thing I knew was I was tired of living the way I was living. I was tired of in and out of prison. I was tired of not having my own vehicle, not having my son call me and tell me he loves me, ask me for fatherly advice. That was something that was really, really starting to bother me and play on me. And the recovery part was a bonus for me. See, I made a decision. Enough was enough, man. I just couldn't do it no more. And the longer I stayed that way in that mind frame, the longer I've stayed sober. If you're one of those people, man, that's truly in and out, just keep going. Keep going, man, because, there's a lot of people that's less fortunate. A lot of people die due to their sickness, their illness, their disease. There's a lot of families, man. Today, as I'm making this video, there's a lot of families that is truly hurt over addiction. You know how many kids is standing in a window right now, in front of a window, looking outside, looking for their mom and dad? That's sad, man. But see, when we're stuck in addiction, the only thing that we're capable of is caring for our addiction. Sure, we love our kids, our family. We do. Nobody can say we don't. We just don't know how to allow them to love us. We don't love ourselves. The only thing we love is that addiction, man. We care for our family. We try to be that big one for them. But when we're dope sick, that's what we turn to, right? And I know this, man, because I was one of those guys for a long time, man. I truly, honestly was. And today I get to work in a treatment place, helping others. So I get to see everybody as they come in doing bad. And it reminds me of where I was. So I got a heart and compassion for those people, man. I love it. I don't judge nobody today at all. I truly don't, man. I extend my hand out to help all who struggles with addiction, because I truly understand where you guys are coming from. If you or somebody you know is struggling with drugs and alcohol, man. Get help before it's too late. I love you guys. Stay sober.